Alrighty, here we go. Hey there everybody, it's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Freebooters franchise here in year number 9. Last episode, took on the Blowfish in our third straight non-divisional contest of the season to open the year, and all the scoring was done in the first 3 innings where we came out on top 4-2 as Pat Griffin got his first win in over a year plus. Having gone winless in year number 8, got his first win since year number 7, last time out. Coming into the contest here, 3-0, we have a scheduled doubleheader today. The first of 3 scheduled doubleheaders this year. It is our first divisional contest of the year on the road against the Hot Corners. First pitching matchup is in our fourth game of the year. Malaya Ellison, the fourth pitcher in our rotation, will be on the mound for us. And on the mound for the Hot Corners is rookie Hudson Knox, the left-hander. We will come into this contest 3-0, and the Hot Corners come in at 2-1. Here's our lineup for today's game. Leading off is Colton Burnett at third base. Following him is catcher Everett Ho, who's locked in. Batting third is DH Bad Hot Brown, who's also locked in. And batting fourth is the center fielder Nico Jennings. Batting fifth, first baseman Harsh McFreddy. Batting sixth, left fielder Martin Polbean. Batting seventh, Cole the Fishman Salmon at second base. Batting eighth and still tenth is shortstop Hesto Reliable. And batting ninth is rookie right fielder Dash Correa. Let's jump into the action here as we kick off the first game of 2 here this episode. Alrighty, coming into this matchup, looks like we have the stronger offense compared to the Hot Corners. They have us outclassed in speed, but then again, every team in the league pretty much does. We have them outmatched in contact and power. Defenses are about even for both clubs. We have a slight edge in the starting pitching, and then for bullpen, they have the edge over us just a tiny bit. So, fairly even across the board. We'll see which team comes out on top here in this doubleheader. Alrighty, Burnett, Ho, and Brown do up first. So on the mound making his Super Mega League debut is left-hander Hudson Knox for the Hot Corners. Burnett ready to start. Third baseman hitting .308 on the year so far. No homers or RBIs yet through 3 games. Facing the left-hander Knox, who has walk prone. Fastball in there for a strike, 0-1. Fastball in there again, 0-2. Knox working ahead here. Slider in the dirt, 1-2. Fastball middle of the plate, lined into left field, and that is a base hit for Burnett. That's going to get almost to the corner. Borgener cuts it off, holding him to just a single. Brings up catcher Everett Ho, who's locked in. He drove in 2 runs last game, hitting his first homer of the season as well. Hitting .545 with a homer and 4 RBIs. Fastball at the letters is a strike from Knox, 0-1. Fastball up and in, this time is high, 1-1. High and in again, this time it's 2-1. Next one's high and in as well, 3-1. That'll activate walk prone for the first time in Knox's career. Accuracy now down near 0 leads to the first walk of Knox's career. First and second to start the game now for Bad Hot Brown. DH is locked in, hitting .500 on the year. Home run RBIs on the season. He hit a 2-run homer last game, which is why he's locked in. Curveball's outside from Knox, ball 1. Fastball up and away, line to second, right at Clark for the first out. Both runners get back in time, though. Gotta bring up center fielder Nico Jennings in the cleanup hole today, heading .462. No homers or RBIs yet for Jennings. He looks to drive in the runner from second. Slider inside from Knox, misses, ball 1. Fastball's inside this time, 2-0. Slider down in the way, outside, 3-0 the count, is walk prone active again for Knox. Fastball at the letters, in there for a strike this time, 3-1. Fastball inside is chased, full count now. Fastball middle of the plate, line to right center field. That's going to hang up, though, for the center fielder Vaughan, who makes the catch. 2 down. Runner still at first and second for Harsh McFreddy, the first baseman. .250 average on the season for Harsh. He has a home run and 3 RBIs. Fastball at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Fastball high from Knox, ball 1. Inside heater misses, 2-1 as Knox looks to get out of the jam here. Inside, 3-1. Curveball inside, ball 4. Second walk of the inning for Knox. That'll load the bases here with 2 down for left fielder Martin Polbean. Polbean hitting 3 for 8 on the year, 1 RBI on the season. Sat out last game, tense. Now back in the lineup today. Also made a fielding error as that fastball's inside for a strike, 0-1. Fastball down the middle, fouled off, 0-2. Knox looking to get out of the jam. 0-2 pitch coming. Fouled off as he chased it below the knees, still 0-2. Slider middle in, blooper to left center field, that's a tough play, Bermuda triangle. Michaels, the shortstop, able to run it down though as Knox will get out the bases loaded jam with nothing scoring. Fantastic pitching from the rookie, bottom 1. Barron, Maldonado, and Vaughan do up against Ellison. Leading off the game for the Hot Corners is left fielder Gray Barron. Currently tense, hitting 1 for 7 on the year. Take a look at the lineup here for the Hot Corners. Barron is in right field today, actually. Following him is third baseman Matthias Maldonado, who is locked in. Then it's center fielder Aiden Vaughan, returning from last year's club. New addition first baseman Hercules Bentley in the cleanup spot, the former Sandcat player. Batting fifth is former Wild Pig shortstop Luke Michaels. He is tense. Batting sixth, returning is left fielder Rolf Borgener. Batting seventh, new addition second baseman Jedidiah Clark. He is locked in. Batting eighth, catcher Johnson Swanson, who was on fire, returning for his third year with the Hot Corners. And batting ninth is the DH today, Freddie Knox, another new addition. So looking at the starting lineup, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new starters from last year's team. Returning are center fielder Aiden Vaughan, left fielder Rolf Borgener, and catcher Johnson Swanson. Ellison ready. Here we go. Fastball away, swung through 0-1. Dribble down and in. Line to left field. That is going to be a base hit as Polbean just can't get there. Leadoff single for Barron. Leadoff man on for the hot third baseman Matthias Maldonado. Hitting .467, 1 homer, 2 RBIs on the year as he's currently locked in. Slider at the knees is called strike from Ellison, 0-1. Fastball up, hard grounder and hold a second. Salmon dives and cuts it off. No play at second. He'll go to first, 1 down. Next up is center fielder Aiden Vaughan, hitting .077 on the year. 1 homer, 2 RBIs so far. First change up and away is called strike from Ellison, 0-1. Slider at the knees, called a strike quickly, 0-2. Rumble down and away, fouled off by Vaughan, 0-2 the count. Fastball up and in, check swing high, good take, 1-2. Change at middle of the plate, lined in the left center field. That's going to be in the gap, and that's going to be extra bases as the Hot Corners will take the lead here. RBI double for Vaughan makes it a 1-0 Hot Corners lead as Barron scores from second. Ellison now tense, and that'll bring up first baseman Hercules Bentley, hitting .231 with 1 homer, 3 RBIs. Slider up and away is a ball, 1-0. Fastball down and away is outside to Bentley, 2-0. Curveball up and in is a strike, 2-1. Fastball down and in, runner goes. Called a strike, throw down is late, stolen base for Vaughan. For Aiden, that is his first attempt to steal this year. He is 1 for 1. 2-2 count here to Bentley. Down and away, fouled back, still 2-2. Up and away, check swing is outside, full count. Fastball up and in, bloop foul out of play, still a full count. Above middle in, called ball 4. First walk from Ellison as Bentley will reach. First and third now with 1 down, and that'll bring up shortstop Luke Michaels, who is tense, hitting .308, no homers, 2 RBIs on the year. First fastball middle in is by Michaels, 0-1. Curveball down in the way is in the dirt. Good block from Ho, 1-1. Change at middle of the plate, popped up, shallow right center field. Salmon out for it. Makes catch for the second out as the runner's half. That was really shallow. Runners remain at the corners with 2 down for left fielder Rolf Borgener. Left fielder is hitting .538 on the season with the RBI. Change up and in is inside from Ellison, ball 1. Fastball down in the way, chopper to the mat. Off, bare hands and fires to first in time. That will end the inning. Ellison only gives up the 1 run on the RBI double to Aiden Vaughan, but the Hot Corners do take the lead still, 1-0 to the second. Salmon, reliable, and Correa, bottom through the lineup, up against Knox.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 57.
Batting 7th today for the Freebooters is second baseman Cole the Fishman Salmon. Batting 300 on the year. Hitting in the 7th slot today. Fastball's inside, ball 1. Fastball up and in, swung late by Salmon, 1-1. Fastball down the middle, swung late again, 0-1-2 the count. Fastball up and away is fouled off as Cole stays alive. Curveball inside is chased and skied into right field down the line. Over forward is Barron to make the catch, 1 down. Next up is shortstop Hesto Reliable, who's currently tense, hitting only 300 with 1 homer and 3 RBIs. Curveball up and in is a called strike from Knox, 0-1. Fastball down and in is grounded to second, right at Clark. 2 down. That'll bring up rookie right fielder Dash Correa, who went perfect 4 for 4 last game, hitting .455 with 1 RBI on the season. Fastball down and in is in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball in the dirt again, 2-0. Fastball up, fouled back by Correa as he was under it, 2-1. Curveball in the dirt, check swing, good take, 3-1 the count. Walk prone active again for Knox. Fastball down the middle, swung late, full count. Whiffer now active for Correa. Curveball's inside, ball 4. Third walk of the day for Knox. Correa will reach to extend the inning for Burnett, who's 1 for 1 with a single. Correa, being on first base, will activate his stealer trait as his speed goes way up when attempting to steal. Fastball in there for a strike, 0-1. Fastball low, 1-1. Fastball up and away is high and away, 2-1. Curveball's inside, 3-1 the count to Burnett. Go down and then it's skied to right center. Easy play for Vaughan. He'll make the catch and that will end the inning. Freebooters draw a third walk out of Knox today, but they strand the runner, bottom 2. Clark, Swanson, and Knox do up against Ellison, who threw 22 pitches in the first inning. Leading off is second baseman Jedidiah Clark, the former Moonstar player, hitting 1,000 on the year, 3 RBIs on the season, and he's currently locked in. Fastball and in the first pitch is fouled back, 0-1. Ellison back to neutral mojo after escaping the jam last inning. Curveball at the knees, 0-2. Right up and away. Swung through it, strike 3. First punch out of the year for Ellison, 1 down. Next up is the 8-hitter catcher Johnson Swanson. He's currently on fire, hitting 400 on the year with 1 homer and 5 RBIs. Knees is a check swing strike, 0-1. Fastball up and away is outside, 1-1. Ball down and away. Chopper back to the mound, knocked down by Ellison, but that is through behind the mound for an infield single as Swanson beats it out. Running first, 1 down now for 9-hitter DH Freddie Knox, former B-Wolves player coming over for his first year. He's hitting 300 on the season, 2 RBIs for the 9th-year veteran. Perfect curveball down and away is a strike, 0-1. Change up and in is high, 1-1. Fastball middle of the plate, grounded up the middle on the hit and run. Salmon there, tags the fires the first in time. That ends the inning. The hit and run fails on the double play. To the third, it's 1-0. Ho, Brown with the lineup to up against Knox. Leading off is catcher Effort Ho, who walked at his first plate appearance. There's no official at bat yet. Fastball high from Knox, ball 1. Curveball up and in is high as well, 2-0. Fastball middle of the plate, line to left field, and that's a base hit for Ho as he keeps his hot hitting going. He's now 1 for 1. Brings up Bad Hot Brown, who's 0 for 1 today. Lined out his first time up. No longer locked in as a result of that line out. Fastball up is chased and skied to right field. Out for it is Clark. He'll make the catch and right for the first out. Next up is Nico Jennings, the center fielder. He's 0 for 1 today. Fastball up, swung through, 0-1. Fastball up, lined in the center. That is a base hit as it's into the gap. First and second now after the single for Jennings. He's 1 for 2. 2 on and 1 down. Freddie who walked his first time up. No official at bat so far. Fastball's high, ball 1. Curveball down, dribbler to third. Maldonado to second 1, Clark to first. That's a double play, and that ends the inning. 2 hits for the Freebooters, but it's a race on the ball to end the inning. Bottom 3, Barron, Maldonado, and Vaughan due up. There's Gray Barron, left fielder, right fielder singled his first time up and then scored a run. He's 1 for 1 today. Fastball up and away is a called strike, 0-1. Slider up and in, check swing is a strike, 0-2. Change it down and in the dirt, 1-2. Down and away, grounded in the hole to short, reliable charges, backhands and fires, 1 down. That'll bring up Maldonado, 0 for 1 today, locked in currently. Slider middle away is fouled off, 0-1. Grounded out to second base in the fielder's choice his first time up. Fastball down and away is outside, 1-1. Change up and in, swung through it, 1-2. Ball away, misses, 2-2. Fastball down and in, swung through it, strike 3. Second punch out for Ellison as Maldonado down the neutral mojo. He's now 0 for 2, 2 down, and then bring up Aiden Vaughan, who doubled in the run his first time up and then stole third base. 1 for 1 today. Fastball low, ball 1. Ball down and away, low again and outside, 2-0. He's up and in, fouled off, 2-1. Fastball down and in, swung through it, 2-2. That was inside. Slider outside, misses, full count. Fastball down and away, chased it again, still a full count. Fastball down and in, swung through it, strike 3 in the dirt. Ho knocks it down and fires to first. In time, that ends the inning. Third punch out for Ellison today, second of the inning as she throws a 1-2-3 for the first time today. To the 4th, it's still 1-0. Polbean, Salmon, and Reliable due up. Left fielder Martin Polbean leading off. He flew out with the bases loaded his first time up. To end the inning, strike at the knees on the heater, 0-1. Curveball in the dirt, 1-1. Curveball middle of the plate, Polbean goes with it, drives it deep right center field. That's in the gap, and that's going to 1-hop to the wall. Vaughan chases it down, and that'll be a double for Polbean to start the inning. He's in scoring position. 1 for 2 today now. Brings up Salmon. Fishman's 0 for 1 today. Fastball up, taken, ball 1. Fastball middle of the plate, foul back, 1-1. Fastball up and in, line to left. That's a base hit as it's through the infield. Right to Borgener, so the runner will hold. It's 1st and 3rd now with none down. Salmon back to neutral mojo. That'll bring up Reliable, who's 0 for 1 with a ground out. Grounded out to second base his first time up. Low pitch still active for Hesto. Slider at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Fastball up and in is inside, 1-1. Fastball down and in, dribbler to first. Bentley to second 1. Michael's back to first. In time it's a double play, but the run does score. We're tied at 1, but no RBI. Brings up Correa, who walked his first time up. Rookie takes a fastball away from Knox, ball 1. Fastball down the middle, line through the middle as it phases past Knox's body. First hit today for Correa as he's 5 for his last 5. Got single keeps the inning alive here for Burnett, who singled his first time up. He's 1 for 2. Rounded out his last time up as that fastball's in the dirt, ball 1. Slider middle in, skied to left field. This should end the inning as it's right to Borgener. He makes the catch, and that does in fact end the inning, but the Freebooters are on the board as a run scores on a double play ground out. Bottom 4 were tied. Bentley, Michaels, and Borgener are due up. Here's Bentley, walked his first time up. No official at bat for Hercules. Slider away, misses, ball 1. Curveball up and in, fools him as it's a check swing strike, 1-1. Fastball down in the way, line to right field, right at Correa. Makes the catch, 1 down. Bring up Michaels, who's 0 for 1 today. There's this change at middle in, check swing strike, 0-1. Fastball up and away, chased it outside, 0-2. Slider down and away, dribbler up the middle, Salmon charges, Barehanded fires in time, 2 down. That'll bring up Borgener with 2 down and nobody on. Fastball up and away is outside, ball 1. About the knees. Hard grounder in the hold of second. Salmon dives just past his glove in the right field. That's a base hit for Borgener. He's 1 for 2, and that single will extend the inning here. Swinging his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Slider up and away is high, ball 1. Fastball up and in. Blooped out foul territory. That's out of play, 1-1. Ball down and in. Dribbler to third. Burnett charges. Barehanded fires to first. In time, and that ends the inning. Ellison gives up a 2-out single to Borgener, but pitches around it to the 5th. Game remains tied at 1. Middle of the lineup up for the Freebooters. Ho, Brown, and Jennings. Ho singled his last time up. He's also walked today, 1 for 1. Fastball up and away is high, ball 1. Fastball up and away is a strike this time, 1-1. Slider middle of the plate. Ho sits on it, drives it dead center field. Liner goes right to for the first out. Just couldn't quite get over him. That'll bring up Brown, who's 0 for 2. Popped out his last time up. He's also grounded out, or lined out. Fastball in the is 1-0. Fastball up and in is high, 2-0 to Brown. Fastball sits on it, drives it deep, right center field, heading to the wall. Back to it is Vaughan. He looks up, leaps. He makes the catch. Robs him of a home run, and that keeps us tied at 1. 2 down for Jennings, who singled his last time up. He's 1 for 2. Fastball up and in, bloop to right field. Bentley out for it to make the catch, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Knox, as the rookie has his first today. Possibly a second, I'm not sure. Bottom 5, it's still 1-1. Swanson, Knox, and Barron do up. There's Swanson, 1 for 1 today with an infield single. He hit a hard grounder off of Ellison's glove that died behind the mound, and nobody could get to it. Slider away, and the first pitch is outside, 1-0. Change of middle in, check swing strike, 1-1. Fastball up and away, foul back, 1-2. About middle in, swung through it, strike 3. 4th punch up for Ellison today, 1 down. Brings up Knox, who's 0 for 1 today. Fastball down and away, check swing strike, 0-1. Down and in, fouled off, 0-2. Whiffer active now for Knox. Fastball up and away is high, 1-2. Slider up and away in, swung through it, strike 3. Back punch out for Ellison here, as that's her 5th today. I bring up Barron, who's 1 for 2. Grounded out his last time up. Slider down, lined up the middle on the ground, that's a base hit. Barron has his 2nd hit today, he's now 2 for 3, as that will extend the inning. Ellison no longer locked in, as that brings up Maldonado, who's 0 for... Fastball up and away, outside ball 1. Maldonado struck out his last time up. Slider down and in, check swing inside, 2-0. Well, down and away in the dirt, 3-0. Fastball up and in is a strike, 3-1. Down and away, fouled back. Full count now, as runner will take off on the pitch. Slider down and in, grounded hard at the middle, and that's a base hit on the hit and run. Runner going for third, here comes the throw from Jennings. In just late as Barron beats the throw on the single. Maldonado now 1 for 3 as runners are at the corners for Vaughan. 1 for 2 today with an RBI double. Struck out swinging at a curveball in the dirt last time up. Pitch curveball down and away is lined to left field. Polbean charges, he can't get there, and that's in for a base hit. 2nd RBI for Vaughan today on the singles. It's now 2-1. Inning alive for Bentley, who's 0 for 1 with a walk. First pitch fastball middle in is lined to left field. This time it's right at Polbean, and he'll make the catch to end the inning. The Hot Corners take the lead on a 2-out single as we head to the 6th. 2-1 the score. McFreddy, Polbean, and Salmon do up. There's McFreddy, 0 for 1 today with a walk. Flew out his last time up. Fastball down and in, misses, ball 1. Actually, McFreddy grounded into a double play if I remember correctly. 1-0 pitch. Fastball in the dirt, 2-0. Knox locked in after his 1-2-3 inning last time out. Fastball up and in, ball 3. 3-0 the count. Fastball down the middle, first strike, 3-1. Outside ball 4, as that's the 4th walk today for Knox. Freddie reaches to start the inning, and that'll bring up Paul Bean, who's 1 for 2 with the double. That will do it for the rookie Hudson Knox as he goes 5+ innings, 6 hits given up, 1 earned run, 4 walks. He is responsible for the runner at first. Currently in line for the win, coming out of the bullpen is veteran right-hander Carla Tolbert in her 4th year with the Hot Corners, if I remember correctly, making her debut of the season. Paul Bean's doubled his last time up. He's 1 for 2 today. He's also blown out as that changeup's in the dirt from Tolbert, ball 1. Fastball up and in, 1-1. Fastball up and in is skied to center field, shallow. Vaughan coming in, he's called off for it by Clark, 1 down. That'll bring up Salmon, who singled his last time up. He's 1 for 2 today. He's also popped out, I believe. Cutter inside, or fastball inside from Tolbert, ball 1. Changeup up and away is outside, 2-0. Fastball up, line to third, right at Maldonado for the 2nd out. Bad luck there, and that'll bring up Reliable, 0 for 2 today. Hit into a double play last time up, which scored a run. Right-hander now active for Reliable, as he takes a cutter at the knees, 0-1. Cutter middle of the plate, driven deep center field, right to Vaughan, though, and that's going to end the inning. Bottom 6 we go, it's still 2-1. Michaels, Borgener, and Clark do up. Here's Michaels, 0 for 2 today. Fastball down and in is low, ball 1. Fastball down and away, check swing outside, 2-0. Fastball up, fouled back by Michaels, 2-1. Change up and away, swung through it, 2-2. Low, full count. Rider down and away, low, ball 4. 2nd walk today for Ellison as leadoff man reaches. That's going to bring up Borgener, 1 for 2 with a single. Fastball down and in, misses, ball 1. Or ball below the no. Change it middle in, called a strike, 2-1. Rider up, fouled off, 2-2. Fastball middle away, swung through it, strike 3. 6 punch out for Ellison today, 1 down. Brings up Clark, who's 0 for 2, still locked in though. First pitch curveball down and away. Line to left center field. Holbein to his left. Makes the catch. 2 down as that hangs up. Leadoff man still at first. That's going to bring up the 8-hitter Johnson Swanson. Catcher 1 for 2 today with a single. Grounded into a double play last time up. Down to locked in mojo after that. First fastball up and in. Swung through it. 0-1. Slider down and away. Low. 1-1. Up and away, swung through it, 1-2. Curveball up and away outside, taken, 2-2. And swung through it, strike 3. I believe that's the 6th punch out today for Ellison, possibly 7th. And that ends the inning as she gets through it scoreless. Quality start for her as we head to the 7th. Correa, Burnett, and Ho do up. Here's Dash Correa. Rookie singled his last time up. He's 1 for 1 today. He's also walked. Tolbert's first pitch is a cutter high, ball 1. Fastball down and in, called a strike, 1-1. Cutter up, pulled foul, 1-2. Whiffer activates for Correa. Changeup outside, 2-2. Slider middle away, line to right field, another base hit for Correa as he's now 2 for 2 today. Barron gets it in quickly to hold him there at first. Tying run on to start the inning, and that'll bring up Burnett. 3rd baseman 1 for 3 today. Cutter low, ball 1. Cutter away, first strike this time, 1-1. Changeup in there, 1-2. There it goes. Cutter in there for a strike. Throw to strike him out, but the Correa steals, and he'll make. Next up, Ho, 1 for 2. Single and a walk today. Flew out to center field last time up. For Correa, I believe that is his first career stolen base, and it is, as he is now 1 for 2 on the season. Burnett does go down looking for on the strikeout for the first for Tolbert today, 1 down. Tying run in scoring position with 1 down for the Freebooters. Pick off the second, nothing doing. It's into center field. Correa takes off for 3rd. Here comes the throw from Vaughan. It is late. error on the pitcher there on that errant throw. And now the runner 90 feet away from scoring. Slider bounces in the dirt from Tolbert as she's now tense. 1-0 the count. Cutter away. Michaels was playing back. He'll go to first. RBI ground out here for Ho as that makes it a 2-2 game. All tied up again. And now to bring up Brad Hop Brown, who's 0 for 3 today. Cutter at the knees, line to center field. And that's a base hit for Brown as he gets on with his first hit today. He's 1 for 4. Going to bring up Jennings, who's 1 for 3 today with a single. Looking to put something in the gap here. Slider down and in, grounded to second. Clark there to first, and that ends the inning. Freebooters, though, tie it up on an RBI ground out from Effort Ho. Thanks to an errant wild pickoff throw by Tolbert. To the bottom of the 7th, we're tied at 2. Knox, Barron, and Maldonado due up. Ellison done here after 6 innings of work. She has a quality start. 2 earned runs given up with 2 walks. 7 strikeouts given up, throwing 92 pitches. Very solid outing for Ellison in her debut this year. Unfortunately, it's only good enough for a no decision. Very right-handed heavy portion of the whole lineup here, basically, for the Hot Corners. They have 1 left-handed batter in the whole lineup. That's Borgener. Everyone else is right-handed. So we are going to go out of the bullpen. We are going to go with right-handed long reliever Violet Combs, who has not pitched since opening day. Combs, in that opening day appearance, which was her Super Mega League debut, she has no record still. She gave up no runs, 1 hit in 1 inning of work. She got the save. It was the first of her career. Batting average against .333. Faces the right-hander Knox, who struck out swinging last time up. First pitch curveball at the knees on the bunt. Combs off the mound to her left, makes the play, 1 down. As the bunt attempt for a hit fails, and that'll bring up Barron, 2 for 3 today, singled his last time up. 2 singles on the cards, fastball up and away is high, ball 1. Change it down, check swing is low, 2-0. Slide it down and away, grounded hard to second. This one's right at Salmon though, he'll make the play, 2 down. Got to bring up Maldonado, who singled his last time up, he's 1 for 3. Fastball up and in, check swing strike, 0-1. Curveball at the knees, swung over the top of it, 0-2. Slider up and away. Blooper to right field. In his career, he's not going to get there. That is a dying quail base hit for Maldonado. He is now 2 for 4. That keeps hitting alive for the 3-hitter Vaughan. Vaughan is 2 for 3 today. He doubled in a run in the first inning and then singled in a run last time up. He's also struck out swinging. First pitch curveball down and away. Chop foul behind the plate, 0-1. Change up and in is inside, 1-1. Fastball up and away, fouled back, 1-2. Change it down and in, grounded hard and hold it short. Liable dives and cuts it off. Has to hurry though to get the speedy Vaughan. Just laid, infield single. Vaughan now 3 for 4. First and second now with 2 down for Bentley. Bentley lined out to left field last time up. He's 0 for 2 today, but he has walked. First pitch slider up and away. Line to second, right at Salmon is holding the runner, and that ends the inning as Combs gets out of the jam. To the 8th, it's still tied at 2. McFreddy, Polbean, and Salmon due up. Here's Harsh McFreddy, 0 for 1. He's walked twice today. He's also grounded into a double play. Walked last time at the plate. Slider in the dirt from Tolbert, ball 1. Fastball outside, 2-0. Changeup at the letters for a strike, 2-1. Fastball up, swung late, 2-2. Fastball down the middle, lined up the middle, and that's a base hit for McFreddy. He's now 1 for 2. That puts him in the hit column today. Leadoff man on for Polbean, double. Slider up and in, almost hits Polbean as he backs away, 1-0. Change Tolbert, 2-0. Check swing inside on the heater, 3-0. Fastball in there for a strike, 3-1. Changeup outside, ball 4. First walk from Tolbert today. 5th total for the Hot Corners pitching staff. First and second now with none down for Salmon. Is 1 for 3 with the single, and that'll do it for Tolbert, who goes 2+ innings. 3 hits, an earned run, a walk, and a strikeout. Responsible for the 2 runners on base. Is coming out of the bullpen is former Freebooter closer Kay Frequin. Frequent on the year is 1-0. She has a 4.50 ERA and a 1 WHIP. 2 runs given up, 1 of them earned in 1 appearance. She has pitched 2 innings, giving up 1 hit, 1 walk, and striking out a batter. Batting average against is 125 on the year. Lefty v lefty here against Salmon. Fastball up and away is a strike, 0-1. Fastball away, misses, 1-1. Screwball away, called a strike, 1-2. Screwball inside, grounded in the hole. Diving is Clark to make the stop. He has to go to first with it on the fielder's choice, though. 1 down. First and second now with 1 down for Reliable, who's 0 for 3 intense. We're going to pinch hit for him. Is coming off the bench is backup middle infielder Elliott Strating, the rookie. 0 for 3 today as he has pinch hit in each of the first 3 games and failed to get a hit. Biggest spot so far for the rookie as the infield is drawn in to cut the runs off at the plate. Can the rookie get his first hit right here? Fastball middle of the plate, line to right center field. That's his first career hit, and that's going to be his first as both runners will score easily. It is going to be a double for Straining here as he'll beat the throw from Vaughan. 4-2 as the Freebooters take the lead off of Frequent the close. Nice job, Rook. Next up, Correa, 2 for 2 day. He's also walked. Fastball high from Freaks, tense. Fastball up and in, misses, 2-0. Fastball outside, 3-0. Composed activates for the first time for Frequent today. Fastball up, fouled off by Correa, 3-1. Fastball down and then grounded up the middle, base hit for Correa. He's now 3 for 3. Straining will hold at third as he does not run well, and the bases of runners are at the corners here. 1 down, and Correa is now locked in. That's going to bring up Burnett, 1 for 4 with the single. Frequent looking to prevent this inning from getting out of hand. Fastball high, ball 1. Fastball up is swung late at by Burnett, 1-1. Pick off the first, nothing doing as Correa gets back. Fastball middle away, line to left center field, hit pretty well. Borgener tracks down on the warning track though, which is deep enough for Straining the tag, and he'll score on the sac fly by Burnett. It's now 5-2. That run is charged to Frequent as the first 2 go to Tolbert. Next up is Everett Ho, the catcher, who's 1 for 3. He has singled, walked, and he has driven in a run on a ground out. Fastball inside from Frequent, misses, ball 1. Screwball at the knees, line to right center field. That's in the gap, and that's extra bases as Ho's going to break it open here. Coming around third, or it's a double for Ho. Correa scores easily. It's now 6-2 Freebooters. Going to bring up Brown, 1 for 4 with the single today. Screwball away, bloop to center field. Leaping is Clark to make the nice catch, and that ends the inning. But the Freebooters break it open with 4 runs here in this 8th as we take a 6-2 lead to the bottom half. Michaels, Borgener, and Clark do up against Combs, who's now in line for the win. Here's Michaels, 0 for 2 today with a walk. Straining will remain in the game at shortstop as he takes over for Reliable. Curveball down in the way is low in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball down and into Michaels is low, 2-0. Slide up and away, outside, 3-0. Change up and in, caught a strike, 3-1. Fastball middle away, grounded to second, right at Salmon. He'll charge and make the play. 1 down. Next up is Borgener, 1 for 3 with the single. There's a slider down and away, is a called strike, going 1. Fastball up and away, called a strike again on the check swing this time, 0-2. Change it middle in, way out in front of it, strike 3. First punch up for Combs, I think that's rear. Oh my god, I just saw her chin. Jesus, 2 down. Next up is Clark, 0 for 3. That was Combs' first career punch out. Nice. First pitch, Clark's curveball down and away, chopped back to the mound. Combs fields it easily, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for the rookie. First for career as well to the 9th. Still 6-2 Freebooters. Jennings, McFreddy, and Polbean do up. Jennings 1 for 4. He singled earlier in the game. Frequent still tense. Screwball's inside, ball 1. Screwball down in the way is low, 2-0. Screwball middle of the plate, popped foul out of play by Jennings, 2-1. Fastball middle in, turned on by Jennings, ripped to right center field. Chasing it down is Vaughan. He will run it down with that nice speed, 1 down. Next up is McFreddy, 1 for 2, singled his last time up. He's also walked twice. Fastball middle of the plate. Hard chopper to third. Diving Maldonado to make the stop. 2 down. Nice play. Next up, Polbean. Walked his last time up. He's also doubled. He's 1 for 3. Check swing high. Good take. 1-0. Screwball down and in line through the middle, and that's a base hit. Polbean with his second hit today. He's now 2 for 4. That single would keep the inning alive here for Salmon. Grounded into a fielder's choice last time up. He's 1 for 4 with the single. Screwball down and in. Chased it 0-1. Screwball down and then is popped up behind the plate. Foul territory. Swanson there. He'll make the catch. That ends the inning. Bottom 9 we go. It's still 6-2. Swanson, Knox, and Barron do up against Combs. There's Swanson. 1 for 3 today with the single. Fastball middle of the way. Check swing. Ball 1. Screwball down and in. Low. 2-0. Slider in. Down in the way is fouled off. 2-1. Change up and in, swung through it, 2-2. Fastball up and away, high, full count. Ball down and in, called strike 3. Second punch up for Combs today, 1 down. Next up is Knox, 0 for 3 today. Fastball up and in, inside, 1-0. Change it middle away, line to left field. Polbean giving chase, he can't get there though, and that's a base hit for Knox. His first today, he's 1 for 4. He's a Barron, 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Curveball down in the way, check swing for a strike, 0-1. Slider up and in, called a strike, 0-2. Fastball down and in, check swing low, good take from Barron, 1-2. Change up and away is outside, 2-2, no into the zone. Fastball down and away, 1 hopper to second. Salmon backhands, flips the second 1, straining the first. Double play, and that ends the game as the Freebooters take game 1 here, 6-2 the score, as we improve to 4-0 on the year. Another solidly pitched game for both clubs. We just broke it open late off their bullpen, as they left Tolbert in a little bit too long, and then Frequent could not make the dominant pitches she normally does, and we capitalized on her mistakes. Looking at the batting lines, everybody in the lineup got a hit except Reliable, who was pinch hit for by the rookie Elliott Straining, who got his first career hit, and RBIs, which were the game-deciding RBIs as well. 3-hit day for Dash Correa, the rookie. He's locked in now. 2 hits for Polbean, as well as 2 hits for Ho, who drove in 2 of our runs. Burnett also drove in a run on a sac fly, and Reliable got 1 in on a double play ground out, although that doesn't count as an RBI. On the other side, Bentley, Michaels, and Clark were all hitless for the Hot Corners. 3-hit day for Aiden Vaughan as he drove in both the Hot Corners runs, 1 on a double and 1 on a sac fly. 2-hit days also for Barron and Maldonado in the top half of the lineup. Pitching lines, Ellison goes 6 innings, gets a quality start, 7 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. Violet Combs comes out of the bullpen, gets her first career victory as she goes 3 innings, giving up 3 hits and striking out 2 batters, her first 2 of her career as well. On the other side, Hudson Knox, the rookie, 5+ innings, 6 hits, 4 walks, an earned run. No decision for him. Carla Tolbert, 2+ innings out of the pen, 3 hits, 3 earned runs, a walk, and a strikeout. She takes the loss, falling to 0-1. Kay Frequent, 2 innings out of the pen, 4 hits, and 2 earned runs given up. Player of the game is Aiden Vaughan with his 3 for 4 day with the 2 RBIs, followed by Everett Ho, who was 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs, and then Dash Correa, who was 3 for 3, scored twice, and stole a bag. Alright, so we take game 1 here of the doubleheader. We improved 4-0, and that will set us into the second matchup of the doubleheader, which is going to be a matchup of aces. So for us, that means Robert Muddywater is going to take the hill, the second-year pitcher. And for the Hot Corners, I'm not sure who that is. Dick Lucas was the ace last year, but he left in free agency and has returned home to the Herbivores here as of last episode. So it's intriguing to see who their ace is going to be. Sandcats against the Blowfish here. Blowfish rally from 5-1 down to win 7-5. They move back into second place by themselves. Sawtooth then take on the last place Moonstars, who are looking for their first career win. First win of the year, and they do win in extra innings 4-3. Blowfish then pounce on the Sirloins and win 9-3 as they take the division lead from them. Wild Pigs then win in 12 innings over the Moose 3-1 as they keep pace with us at 4-1. Herbivores then take on the Sandcats here. Sandcats rally and win 6-2. And last game of the sim doesn't matter, so we'll skip that. Jacks with a nice shutout though, as they improved to 4-1. So currently we hold a half-game lead over the Wild Pigs, as we're 4-0 and they are 4-1. Alrighty, on the mound is going to be Robert Muddywater for us in his second year. No record in his first start, 3.86 ERA. I believe he gave up 3 earned runs in 7 innings, if I remember correctly. Might have been 6, I'm not too sure. 1 whip, and on the other side it is former Blowfish pitcher Dante Dupole who leaves their organization for the first time. He is in his first year with the Hot Corners. Did not get the win in his first start. Did not get the loss either. 2.84 ERA and an 0.95 whip, so pretty even numbers. Around the league, Dash Correa gets plus 10 fielding on a random roll. Nice job, rookie. Capitalizing on that. Herbivores then also make the move to sign Robin Yu to their left field slot as they released Downtown Upton, the bench player. Interesting. Pat Griffin plus 1 junk, so he's getting some junk back. Nice. Javier Cortez signs to the Moose, replacing Whopper Batsman. Colton Burnett gets plus 3 contact, and Stump Pitts will be joining the Grapplers in the other conference as he replaces Reef Clark. Perfect. So I won't have to see him either. Nice, nice, nice. Alrighty, looking at these options. So this one for Jennings, I don't really need this because his contact's already pretty good, so is his fielding, so I can pass on this one. This one for Griffin is nice. I might get this, it's nice and cheap. We'll see. This one for Correa, he already has pretty good speed. He doesn't really need this, so probably not going to get this one. This one for McFreddy is nice, but it's going to take 2 games to save up enough money for this, so odds are probably not going to be able to afford this one. Nice one for Combs, although she doesn't really need the accuracy. That's already her best trait. And then this one for Ho. Speed, he doesn't really need the speed, but he could use the extra fielding. That would be nice. But this is only at 19% chance to expire, so I'm going to play the odds and take the risk that this doesn't expire, and we'll aim to get this next. So we'll save our money for now. We'll go ahead and set the lineup here for game 2 and jump into it. Alrighty, so it's going to be Burnett leading off once again at third, followed by Ho catching. He'll be locked in. McFreddy at first base will bat third once more. Then Jennings will bat fourth. Kenzie Rodriguez, the rookie, will be in at the DH slot here as we're facing a right-hander. She'll bat fifth. Martin Polbean is in left field. He'll bat sixth. Dash Correa, the right fielder, the rookie, is locked in. He'll bat seventh. Batting eighth will be second baseman Cole the Fishman Salmon. And batting ninth is the shortstop Hesta Reliable, who is still tense. Looking to break out of this early season slump. Alrighty, so we had a night game last time out, and this time we're going to be at a, it's going to be a day game. As we finish up this doubleheader. Looking to sweep it here and improve to 5-0. Let's see what we can do. Whew, okay. Alright, looks like they have 7 of their 9 starters from last game. They bring in Lancaster and Korn off the bench, it looks like. Burnett, Ho, and McFreddy do up here against Dupole. Colton Burnett, the third baseman, leading off, hitting .294 with an RBI on the year. Here's a look at Dupole's numbers in his first start. He went, 6 1/3 innings. He gave up 2 earned runs in that start. 4 hits, 2 walks, 2 of them homers, and he struck out 4. Batting average against is a solid 174. ERA is at 2.84 with a whip of 0.95. Not bad. Burnett ready, here we go. Fastball to letters is a strike. 0-1, we're underway. Curveball middle in is fouled off by Burnett as he's late. 0-2. Curveball to knees is lined in the center field. That is a base hit. Burnett leads off the game with a single, and he'll be on to start the game. Brings up catcher Effort Hose, locked in, hitting .533 with a home run. 6 RBIs as he drove in 2 runs in the first game of this series. Slider in the knees, 0-1. Change up outside from Dupole, 1-1. Fastball from away, line to left center field. Over for Borgener as it hangs up, 1 down. That's going to bring up Harsh McFreddy, the first baseman. He went 2 for 5 in the first game, I believe. or maybe 2 for 4. He's hitting 267 with a homer, 3 RBIs. Fastball up and in is high, ball 1. He also walked twice as well. Strike up and in on the heater, 1-1. Fastball at the knees, line to center field. Right at Vaughan, though, for the second out. Burnett hanging on there at first base, and then they'll bring up center fielder Nico Jennings, batting in the cleanup slot today. Hitting 389 on the year. So he only had 1 hit for 5 at-bats in game 1. Fastball outside from Dupole, 1-0. Change at the knees, line to center field. That is a base hit. First and second now with 2 down as Jennings has his first hit today. That keeps the inning alive for the rookie DH, Kenzie Rodriguez, hitting 500 on the year. In her 1 start against the Moonstar, she went 2 for 4, singling twice, but she also hit into 2 double play balls. Fastball up and away is a strike, 0-1. Change up in the dirt from Dupole, 1-1. Fastball up and away, swung through it, 1-2. Rodriguez does have power versus right-hander active here. That's why she's starting over Brown today. Slider down and in, dribbler to the mound. Dupole backhands, makes the play, and that ends the inning. Bottom 1, and still nothing. Borgener, Barron, and Vaughan do up against Muddy Water. Leading off is left fielder Rolf Borgener. 2-hit day for him in the first game, hitting 471 with an RBI. Looking at Muddy Water's numbers from his first start, he went 7 innings in that start, gave up 4 runs, only 3 of them earned, just 1 scored on an error. It's good for a 3.86 ERA. He also has a 1 whip as he gave up 6 hits and 1 walk, striking out 9 batters. Batting average against is .222 on the year. First pitch fastball middle into Borgener is a check swing strike, 0-1. Work ball down and away, chop foul, 0-2. Slider up and away, ground up the line, just foul, still 0-2. Change it down, in the dirt, 1-2. Fastball up and in, chased it high, strike 3. First punch out from Muddy Water, 1 down. That's going to bring up right fielder Gray Barron. 2 for 4 in the first game, hitting 211 now on the year. He's still tense though, unfortunately. First pitch fastball's high for Muddy Water, ball 1. Curveball middle away, grounded hard to third, right at Burnett. He'll make the play. 2 down. That's going to bring up center fielder Aiden Vaughan, who drove in both of the hot corner runs in the first game. He's hitting 235 now with 1 homer, 4 RBIs. So he went 3 for 4 that game. First pitch slider down and away. Check swing strike, 0-1. Change it down and in. Chop foul, 0-2. Fastball up. Sky ball to right center field as Vaughan just gets under it. Correa in. Rookie is calling for it. Makes the catch, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for the second. It's still scoreless. Polbean, Correa, and Salmon do up against Dupole. There's left fielder Martin Polbean leading off, hitting .417 with an RBI on the year. 2 for 4 day for Polbean in game 1 as he takes a curveball at the knees, 0-1. Curveball low this time, 1-1. Fastball up and away, misses 2. Change it down and in, rip foul, 2-2 the count now to Martin. Curveball at the knees to left center field. That's going to hang up though for Vaughan. Makes the catch, 1 down. Next up is rookie right fielder Dash Correa, who went 3 for 3 in the first game. He also walked, hitting .571 with an RBI on the year now. Curveball at the knees, line to left center field. A little bit further away, but Vaughan again will run it down, 2 down. Next up is Cole Salmon, hitting .267. No homers or RBIs yet as he went 1 for 5 in the first game. Change up at the knees, 0-1. Change up away this time, 1-1. Fastball up and away, driven deep by Salmon, left center field. I think he got all that one this time, folks. High, far, and it is gone. Cannonball coming at you in the first deck. First homer of the year for the Fishman, Cole Salmon. An early 1-0 lead here in the second. Nice job, Cole. You finally ran into one. That'll bring up the 8-hitter Hesta Reliable. Shortstop is still tense as he was hitless in the first game, 0 for 3. Hitting .231 with an RBI, 3 RBIs and a home run. Got both his traits active here as he looks to finally break through and get out of his slump. Fastball inside from Dupole, misses, ball 1. Down and in again, this time it's low, 2-0. Fastball down and in, caught the zone this time, 2-1. Fastball down and away, swung late, 2-2. Fastball up and away, swung through it, strike 3 is reliable again, cannot get a break. Strikeout from first today, and that ends the inning. Bottom 2, we're still up 1-0 though, thanks to the Fishman's home run. Bottom 2, Bentley, Michaels, and Clark 2 up. Leading off is first baseman Hercules Bentley, who was 0 for 3 in the first game. He did walk though, hitting a .188 with a homer and 3 RBIs. First pitch slider up and away is outside, 1-0. Forkball down and in, check swing, 1-1. Change it down and away, chopped in the ground to third. Burnett charges bare hands and fires. 1 down. Next up is shortstop Luke Michaels, batting 5th today. He's 10th still, hitting .250 with 2 RBIs. First pitch fastball middle in is swung through, 0-1. Curveball down and away, line to left field. That's going to get down in front of pole beam for the first hit today for the hot corners. Little errant throw from pole beam and no damage done. Next up, second baseman Jedidiah Clark, who's locked in, hitting .333 with 3 RBIs. First pitch curveball up and away. Skyball to left field down the line. Pole beam on the warning track there, makes the catch, 2 down. Runner holds at first. That'll bring up second base DH today, Freddie Knox, hitting .286. 2 RBIs on the year. He won 1 for 4 in the first game. First pitch forkball down and in is a called strike at the knees, 0-1. Fastball down and away, lined up the middle. Salmon dives, knocked down off his glove. He recorded single for Knox, who has great speed. First and second now, a 2 down for third baseman Mohamed Lancaster, who did not play in the first game. The person who got the start to that was Maldonado, the first baseman. Lancaster is hitless on the year as he sat out game 1. Looking for a big first hit here. That slider's middle in for a strike, going 1. Change it down and in is inside, 1-1. Fastball up and away, foul back, 1-2. Workball down and away in the dirt, 2-2. Curveball middle in, chop foul, it's still a 2-2 count. Fastball up and in, line to left field, pole beam charging, can't get there, and that's in for another hit. Runner coming around third. Here's the throw from Martin. It's a good one, and it's just late, though. It's an RBI single for Lancaster. First hit and RBI for him this year as we're tied at 1. That'll bring up right fielder Kenna Korn, batting 9th today. She's catching today, actually. Hitting a .120 in the air with an RBI. First pitch from Muddy Waters, fastball at the letters, 0-1. Curveball away. Foul back, still 0-2 now. Whiffer active for Korn. Change back the knees. Swung through it, strike 3. Second punch up from Muddy Waters. That ends the inning. RBI single, though, with 2 down for Lancaster. Ties the game up at 1 as we head to the third. Freebooters at the top of the lineup up. Burnett, Ho, and McFreddy.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 17.
Leading off is Burnett. 1 for 1 today with a single. 2-pole set. Here's the first pitch. Strike the letters on the heater, 0-1. Fastball from away, line to left. Just over the shortstop's glove. It's a base hit.
Now batting,
Here's Ho, 0 for 1 today. Swung through a fastball to letters, 0-1. There it goes. Fastball to the ways high. Throw down by Korn is into center field on the overthrow. Burnett draws the throw and retreats to second on the stolen base. For Colton, that's his second stolen base of the year. He is now 2 for 2. 1-1 the count here to Ho. Fastball middle in, line to center field, but it's right at Vaughan for the first out. He makes the catch. It's going to bring up McFreddy, who's 0 for 1 today. Fastball put in his high, ball 1. Outside with the heater, 2-0. Fastball high, 3-0 to. Fastball away, called a strike, 3-1. Fastball put in, grounded the first in the hole, Bentley backhands. Flips it to Dupole for the second out. McFreddy now tents, runner to third. Brings up Jennings, who singled his first time up. He's 1 for 1, looking to drive in the go-ahead run. Fastball away is a strike, going 1. Fastball up and in, 0-2. Fastball up and he's lined to right center field. That's in the gap, and that's going to score the run easily. Jennings on his way to second, looking for extra bases, and he'll have it. It's an RBI double as he's now 2 for 2. Freebooters take a 2-1 lead. Brings up rookie Kenzie Rodriguez, 0 for 1 today. Grounded out with runners in scoring position her first time up. Pick off the second, nothing doing as Jennings gets back. Jennings does have Steeler active, so not a bad idea to keep tabs on him. Curveball bounces in the dirt, 1-0. Changeup is in the letters, 1-1. Fastball up and in is skied to right field. That's going to be right to the right fielder, Barron, who makes the catch, and that ends the inning. Run for the Freebooters, though, on the double by Jennings. Bottom 3, we're leading 2-1. Top lineup up for the hot corners, Borgener, Barron, and Vaughan. Here's Rolf Borgener, 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. First curveball middle in is ripped foul by Borgener, 0-1. Fastball up and away, outside, 1-1. Forkball middle away, line to right field, that is a base hit. Gray gets it in, but it's going to be a single for Borgener. He's 1 for 2. Next up is Barron, 0 for 1. Fastball middle away is outside, 1-0. Slider middle in, misses, 2-0. Forkball down and away, fouled back, 2-1. Fastball up and in, chased it high, 2-2. Up and away, sky ball to into foul territory on the left side. Holbein giving chase in that wide open area. Makes the catch for the first out as that's a foul out. Barron now 0 for 2, and that'll bring up Vaughan, who's 0 for 1. First pitch change it down and in. Rip foul, 0-1. Slide it down in the way, it bounces in the dirt, 1-1. Fastball down in the way is outside, 2-1. The ball up and in. Turned on by Vaughan. He crushed that one. He got all of it. It is gone, folks, to left field. Over the Freebooters bullpen. Second of the year for Vaughan, and that makes it a 3-2 game as he drives in his third and fourth runs of the doubleheader. Brings up Bentley, 0 for 1. Muddy Water now tense after the home run ball. Curveball away is a strike, 0-1. Fastball up and in is inside, 1-1. Changeup up and away, fouled off by Bentley, 1-2. Slider down and in, chased it in the dirt, strike 3. Punch out for Muddy Water. 2 down, and that'll bring up Michaels, 1 for 1 with a single. That was Muddy Water's third today. Forkball middle in, ripped foul by Michaels, 0-1. Fastball up and away, swung through it 0-2. Curveball down and in, ripped foul, still 0-2. Muddy Water back to neutral mojo after the strikeout last at bat. Against the last batter, slider outside, way out there, 1-2. Change up and in, chased it, strike 3. Fourth punch up from Muddy Water today as he ends the inning with back-to-back punch-outs. But the 2-run homer from Aiden Vaughan gives the Hot Corners the lead, 3-2 to the fourth. Holbein, Correa, and Salmon do up. Here's Holbein, 0 for 1 today. Fastball inside, misses, ball 1. Slider up and in is skied to center field as Holbein chases it. Vaughan in, makes the catch, 1 down. Next up, Correa. Rookie flew out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Still locked in. Some off the plate. 1-0. Curveball at the knees, line to center field, but guess what? Well, flying to center field. Ball back 2 steps, makes the catch, 2 down. Next up, Salmon, who homered his first time up. He's 1 for 1. Slider outside, ball 1. Fastball away, in there, 1-1. Change outside, 2-1. Slider middle away, check swing strike, 2-2. Fastball away, swung through it, strike 3. Second punch out for Dupole, and that's a 1-2-3 intake. Bottom 4, it's still 3-2. Clark, Knox, and Lancaster do up. Clark 0 for 1 today. First fastball down and in is low, 1-0. Curveball up and away, foul back, 1-1. Slider down and away in the dirt, 2-1. Change up, foul back, 2-2. Work ball inside, chased at strike 3. Third straight punch up for Muddy Water. 5th today, and that'll bring up Knox, 1 for 1 with a single. First pitch slider at the letters. Line to center field, that's right at Jennings. Makes the catch, 2 down. Next up, Lancaster, 1 for 1 with an RBI single today. First pitch fastball down the middle, line to left field. That's another base hit. He's now 2 for 2. 2-out single keeps the inning alive for the 9-hitter Korn, who struck out looking her first time up. She's 0 for 1. For ball away, fouled off, 0-1. Change it down and in the dirt, check swing, 1-1. Forkball at the knees, fouled back, 1-2. Whoever activates for Korn again. Fastball up and in, chased at strike 3. 7th punch up for Muddy Water, and that ends the inning. To the 5th, it's 3-2. Reliable, Burnett, and Ho do up. Bring up Reliable, 0 for 1. Struck out swinging his first time up. Fastball at the knees, grounded hard to third, right at Lancaster, makes the play, 1 down. Next up, Burnett, 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. Change up and away is a strikeout, and also stole a base last time on the pass. Change outside, 1-1. Slider middle of the plate, short, right at Michaels, backhands it, 2 down. Bring up Ho, 0 for 2 today. Changing fastball up and in is a strike, 0-1. Fastball outside, 1-1. Slider middle away, line to right center field, but it hangs up right to Vaughan, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom 5, it's still 3-2. Borgener, Barron, and Vaughan do up against Muddy Water, who had 6 strikeouts now, not 7. Okay, I miscounted. Brings up Borgener, 1 for 2 with a single. Forkball middle in. Driven deep by Borgener, right center field. He got a good piece of it. That's into the little area where they keep the tarp, and that's a home run. Solo shot for Borgener, his first of the year, and that makes it a 4-2 Hot Corners game. As he just capitalized on a hanging forkball. Next up, Barron, 0 for 2. Fastball down and in is a strike, 0-1. About the knees, fouled off, 1-1, 0-2 the count. Slider up, line to first, McFreddy there for it, 1 down. Next up, Vaughan, a 2-run homer last time up, he's 1 for 2. First pitch change up down and away, chopped foul behind the plate, 0-1. Slider up and in, swung through it, 0-2. Forkball down and in, chased it in the dirt, strike 3. Ho picks it off the ground, 2 down. That brings up Bentley, 0 for 2. 7th punch out for Muddy Water today. First pitch curveball down and away is in the dirt, 1-0. Fastball down and in, chop foul, 1-1. Change up and in, check swing inside, good take, 2-1. Slider middle away, line to first, McFreddy leaps out of his reach into the corner, that's a base hit. Gray fields it cleanly and gets it in, and that'll hold Bentley to just a single. 2-out knock will extend the inning for Michaels, who's 1 for 2 with a single. Fastball up and away, check swing strike, 0-1. Curveball down and away, dribbler in the hole to second, Salmon over, cuts it off, fires to first, in time, that ends the inning. But the hot corners get another run on the home run by Borgener, 4-2 to the 6th. McFreddy, Jennings, and Rodriguez do up. Here's McFreddy, 0-2 and 10s. Struck out swinging last time up. Change up at the knees, 0-1. Fastball up and in, chased late, 0-2. Throw ball away, grounded to first. Bentley backhands it, flips, takes it himself. 7 in a row set down by Dupols. He's now locked in. 1 down, and that'll bring up Jennings, who doubled in a run last time up. He's 2 for 2. Fastball up and away is outside, 1-0. Fastball down and in is a strike, 1-1. Change up at the knees. Jennings sits on it, drives it to right center, but that is right at Barron, who makes the catch at the wall, 2 down. Next up, Rodriguez, 0-2 with a ground out and a fly out. Fastball, change up in the dirt, 1-0. Slider away is fouled off, 1-1. Fastball away is a strike, 1-2. Fastball up is chased and skied to right, blooping fast, but Barron there to make the catch. That ends the inning. 1, 2, 3. 9 in a row set down by Dupol. Bottom 6. 4-2 to score. Clark, Knox, and Lancaster. Here's Clark, 0-2 today. Curveball down in the way is called strike at the knees, 0-1. Fastball down and then is a check swing, 0-2. Slider up and away. Chased at strike 3. 8th punch up from Muddy Water. 1 down. Next up is Knox. 1 for 2 with a single. Fastball middle in on the first pitch is a strike. 0-1. Forkball down in the way. First strike. 0-2. Whiffer active for Knox. Slider up and away. Chased at strike 3. 9th punch up from Muddy Water. Back-to-back Ks. 2 down. Next up Lancaster. 2 for 2 today with an RBI single. First pitch curveball down and in is a strike at the knees. 0-1. Fastball middle of the plate, grounded hard to short. Reliable dives under his body into left field. That's a base hit from Lancaster, who's now 3 for 3 and locked in. That brings up Korn, who's 0 for 2 today. First pitch change it down in the way is a strike, 0-1. Fastball up and in is a strike, 0-2. Whiffer active again. Forkball down and in, chased to strike 3. For Muddy Waters, he gets 3 strikeouts in the inning. It's still 4-2. Polbean, Correa, and Salmon do up. Here's Polbean, 0 for 2, looking to turn his fortunes around at the plate. Change at the knees, 0-1. Curveball's outside, 1-1. Fastball outside for a strike, 1-2. Fastball up and away, 1 hopper to Bentley, who makes a clean play. Bring Correa, 0 for 2, flown out to center field twice today. Change up outside, ball 1. Slider down in the way is a strike, 1-1. Fastball down and in, bloop to left center field. That is in for a base hit as Correa has his first hit of the day. He's 1 for 3. That brings the tying run to the plate. Here's Salmon, who homered today. He's 1 for 2. Steeler active as well as inside pitch. Fastball in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball up for a strike, 1-1. Check swing inside. Good take. 2-1. Slide it down in the way. Dribbler to second. Clark backhands, flips the second one. Michaels to first in time. Double play, and the inning is over as Salmon fucks it up. He's now 10th. Bottom 7. It's still 4-2. Borgener, Barron, and Vaughan do up. There's Borgener, 2 for 3. Solo home run last time up. He's also single as Muddy Water is entering his 7th inning of work here, having given up 9 hits so far. No walks, and he has struck out 10 batters. First pitch slider down. And to second, 1 hopper. Salmon backhands it to first, 1 down. Next up is Barron, 0 for 3 today and still tense. Fastball up and away. The first pitch is checked high, 1-0. Dribble down and away. Chopper to short. Reliable backhands it in the hole, 2 down. Barron now rattled, and that'll bring up Vaughan, who has a 2-run homer today. He's 1 for 3. First pitch change up at the knees. Called a strike. 0-1. In the way. Grounded up the middle of the second. Salmon dives. Cuts it off. Fires to first. In time. 1-2-3 inning for Muddy Water as he gets through the 7th. To the 8th. It's 4-2. Reliable. Burnett and Ho do up. It's Reliable. 0 for 2 today and tense. Fastball up and away is a strike. 0-1. Fastball low. 1-1. Fastball down and in. Line to short. Hangs up for Michaels. 1 down. Next up, Burnett. 2 for 3 today. He's singled twice. He's also stolen a base. Fastball at the knees. 0-1. Slider middle in. Turned on by Burnett. Skied to right center field. He got under it, though. Out for it, Barron in the warning track to make the catch. 2 down. Got to bring up Ho. 0 for 3 and locked in. Throw a ball inside for a strike. 0-1. Slider's outside. 1-1. Fastball up and in. 1-2. Slider away. Grounded to second. Right at Clark. That's a 1-2-3 inning for Dupole. To the bottom of the 8th, it's 4-2. Bentley, Michaels, and Clark do up. Muddy Water done after she gives up 9 hits, strikes out 10. Throws 88 pitches, 4 earned runs. He is in line for the loss. Bentley do up 1 for 3 today with a single. Coming out of the bullpen. Going to be making his season debut, right-hander Rod Bering, the rookie, the mop-up man. Getting his first appearance of the year. Looking to keep it at a 2-run deficit. Bering is not a very hard thrower. He has pretty good junk, but he does not have great accuracy to go with it. So a very big work in progress. He's a cheap person we signed for the bullpen, so we'll see how this goes. First pitch changeup down and in. 1-0. Slider away, misses. 2-0. Fastball middle in. Line to center field. That's rising. Jennings to the wall, makes the catch. 1 down. Nice job. Next up is Michaels. 1 for 3 today with the single. First pitch curveball away. Outside from Bering. Ball 1. Change it down and in. Low. 2-0. Fastball down and away. Swung over the top of it. 2-1. Slider up and in. Line to right center field. Jennings giving chase to the gap. Dives, he can't get there, and that's going to be extra bases for Michaels, who has pretty good speed. Jennings gets it in. That'll be a double for Michaels as he's in scoring position. He's back to neutral mojo. Brings up Clark, who's 0 for 3, and down to neutral mojo for the first time today. Slider up and away is high. Ball 1. Fastball down and away. Outside. 2-0. Curveball down and in is in the dirt. 3-0. Fastball middle of the plate, 3-1. Change it below, taking ball 4. First walk from Barron. First and second now with 1 down, and that'll bring up Knox, 1 for 3. Ball down and in, pulls it back, called a strike, 0-1. Fastball down and away, check swing strike, 0-2. Refractive for Knox. Change up and in, foul back, 1-2. Still 0-2, whatever. Ball up and in. Liner to short. Reliable there for it. 2 down. That's going to bring up Lancaster. 3 for 3. 3 singles and an RBI today. Reached on an infield single last time up as he's locked in. Change up at the knees. Chop foul behind the plate. 0-1. Fastball down and in. Inside. 1-1. Ball down and away. Low. 2-1. Slider up and in. High. 3-1. Fastball middle of the plate. Skyball to left field as he just missed it. Holbein down the line calling for it. Makes the catch, and Bering has his first scoreless inning. Good job, Rod. To the 9th, it's still 4-2. Last chance for the Freebooters. McFreddy, Jennings, and Rodriguez. Middle of the lineup due up. Leading off is McFreddy, who's 0 for 3 today. Alright, can anybody play first? Rodriguez, who's DHing, and Correa, who's in right. Okay. I could see it. Alright. Alright, can anybody on the bench do it? No. Okay. So if we do that, we would have to bring in Correa and then bring in Fiducci to play left, or Parker Freeman. Interesting. Okay. Alright. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to position swap McFreddy for Correa. And we're going to pinch hit McFreddy with Parker Freeman, the backup catcher. He'll play right, which is one of his backup positions, and he has utility. Freeman getting his out of the year in his 5th year with us, along with F4. I think it's their 5th. I think they've been here since year 4, yeah. Year 3 maybe. Dupole still locked in, going for the complete game as that fastball's in there for a strike, going 1. Change up at the knees, rip foul, 0-2. Slider at the knees, skied to center field as Freeman gets under it. Vaughan in, he'll make the first catch, 1 down. Next up is Jennings, 2 for 3, double single and an RBI today. Fastball up and away is high, ball 1. Flew out to deep right center field last time up as that fastball's inside, 2-0. Fastball middle in, line to left center field, that's in the gap, and Jennings will have extra bases for the second time today, as he's now 3 for 4, as that's his second double today. That'll bring the tying run to the plate. Rookie DH, Kenzie Rodriguez, 0 for 3 today. Curveball chase below the knees. Dupole has Jennings in a rundown. Throw coming to first. In time to get Rodriguez, 2 down. Fielder's choice now to bring up Polbean, 0 for 3. He's the last chance. Fastball up and away is high, 1-0. Fastball high again, 2-0. Curveball hangs, hard chopper to Clark, who held the runner. That's going to end the game as the Freebooters lose their first game of the year here in the second half of the doubleheader. 4-2 the score. As the offense just did nothing after the 3rd inning because we can't hit for some reason today in this year. I don't know why. Looking at the box scores, look at all those zeros and, you know, tell me that we're going to win a championship with that. Please. Ho, 0 for 4. McFreddy, 0 for 3. Freeman, he was 0 for 1 off the bench. Rodriguez, 0 for 4. Polbean, 0 for 4. Reliable, 0 for 3. Only plus sides were the solo home run by Salmon and the RBI double from Jennings. Correa also had a base hit, and Burnett had 2 hits and he stole a base. On the other side, hot corners, hitless were Barron, Bentley, Clark, and Korn, but they had 3 hits from Muhammad Lancaster, who had an RBI single. 1 hit from Knox, 2 from Blue Michaels, 1 from Bentley, and a 2-run homer from Aiden Vaughan, and a solo home run for Borgener. Those were the difference makers. Robert Muddywater, 7 strong innings, 9 hits, 4 earned runs, 10 strikeouts, gives up 2 home runs, which is why he'll take the loss. He's 0 for 1 on the year now. And Rod Baring, the rookie, makes his debut. 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 walk. Not bad. On the other side, Dante Dupole throws a complete game as the ace for the hot corners goes all 9 innings, giving up only 7 hits, walking nobody, giving up 2 earned runs, striking out 2 batters, and 1 home run given up. He improves to 1-0. Player of the game is Dante Dupole for his complete game, followed by Nico Jennings with 3 hits, 2 of them doubles, and driving in a run. And the 3rd place finisher is Rolf Borgener, who was 2 for 4 with a home run and 2 runs scored. Tough loss. I hate those, but you know what? It is what it is. We were due to lose, so glad we got it out of the way now. We're 4-1. Which means we're now tied with the Wild Pigs for 1st place. Yay. I believe we play the Moose next, if I remember correctly. Yes, we do, and it's at home. It's the only home game we have against the Moose this year, as our other 2 games against them are the last 2 games of the season. And they're on the road. Simming up to that game here. Okay. Moonstars beat the Sawtooth 3-2 as they take over 4th place in that division. Sawtooth fall to last. Okay, that was the only game on our side. We still have the division lead thanks to the run differential math, but need to keep winning here to keep pace with them. So next game is going to be at home against the Moose. On the mound for the Moose will be their 2nd pitcher, Jem Quilita. 1-0 with a 0 ERA and a 0.71 whip. Looks like she had a scoreless outing her first time out. And for us, our 2nd pitcher also had a scoreless outing, Hedwig Lafayette. Also 1-0 with a 0 ERA, but she has an 0.50 whip. She gave up less hits and walks than Quilita did. Nice. Looking around the league, Platypi signed Cheryl Dangerfield, the backup outfielder, for Polk Foster. Buzzards also signed Maurice Stewart as they replace Alana Stiffbottom, the former Freebooter. Not bad. Player development options here. Okay, so Hose is still here, so that's a possibility. We also have Correas. We have Reliables, which is more power for him, which he would need. McFreddy's we're probably not going to get, so I'm going to have to let that go. Combs really doesn't need the accuracy. And this one for Griffin will still be here next time. Okay, so of these 3, Which of them do I like the most? Well, I already said we're not doing this one for Combs, so that one's out. This one for Cray is also out. He doesn't really need the speed. So it comes down to giving Reliable more power, which he needs, or giving Ho more fielding and more speed. Now, Ho's fielding is pretty solid. His speed, he's a catcher. He doesn't really need it, so it is the cheaper one, which means we'll still have money left over. But this one for Reliable is something he desperately needs, and maybe it'll help him get out of his slump. So, but that's going to bring us down to no money. Ho's the younger player, too, so that edges it a little bit in his favor, a little bit more. It's a tough call. Honestly, although giving Reliable more power would be nice, he hasn't really earned it. And this one for Ho is nice and cheap, and we'll still have money left over for next time, so let's go with this one for Ho. We'll play it economically smart and save our money. So +1 speed, and he's going to get the 3 fielding, which is alright. That puts him up to 76. Not bad. Good job, effort. Getting better. Alright, set the lineup for the next episode and call it a day. Here's what it'll look like. Leading off will be Burnett again at third base, followed by Brown back in the DH role. Jennings will be in center field batting third. Kenzie Rodriguez, the rookie, will get her first start of the year at first base as McFreddy is tense. Polbean will be in left field, he'll bat fifth. Dash Correa is in right field, rookie is locked in again. He'll bat sixth. Reliable at shortstop is tense, batting seventh. Salmon, the second baseman, is batting eighth, all still tense. I'm going to move him up over Reliable since he's faster. And then batting ninth, getting his first start of the year, is backup catcher Parker Freeman. Is Effort Ho, although still locked in, is now tired, and that is affecting his ratings. And Lafayette will be on the hill. Alrighty guys, that's going to do it for this episode. We split the doubleheader, win the first game, lose the second game, so we're still in the division lead at 4-1, but it would have been nice to sweep it. Still, I understand. If you made it this deep in the video, thank you so much for tuning in. Leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the... Till next time, this is the Nasty One, signing off.